Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 4 of the Instant Elevation Manifestation Challenge. We have a 5-day challenge here. I am Dr. Kim Duramo. I'm so honored to be doing this. We will start in just a few minutes. So give people some time to tune in. I'd love to hear where you're tuning in from. If you are watching the recording, you can go back to Z0 and start there. It's on my playlist in YouTube. And this is a profound way, the Instant Elevation tool is a profound way to presence your system, activate your system for the purpose of conscious creation, for the purpose of self-healing, for the purpose of actually creating the life you are here to live, the highest heart's truth, highest heart's desire. And your system already knows how to do that. So as a physician, and even before I became a physician, I have studied mind-body medicine. I've studied how consciousness affects the physical body and the physical reality. And we have so much that demonstrates, so much scientific study that demonstrates how our thoughts, our beliefs, our consciousness actually create our physical body and everything we're experiencing. And so we're doing this, you're already creating anyway. Are you creating consciously? Most people are creating unconsciously. And it's time to wake up so that we begin to create from the truth of who we are and create a life for ourselves individually, but also a world for everyone here that is harmonic, that is life-giving, that is nurturing. So I am really, really passionate about sharing this. I've also really seen in my own life conscious creation and conscious manifestation happening before my eyes. And my main piece, which I'll invite you to today with the Instant Elevation, is that getting present, put the light in the lighthouse. Your system already has the technology to do and know how to consciously create virtually everything you could imagine. But you've got to bring your presence into the equation here, right? If we're disconnected or we're in the fight or flight pattern, we're only using a tiny percentage of our brain. We're not actually using all the technology available to us in our system. And so what we'll do here will be to first bring awareness into the body, into the now, is the only place we have any power. And then B is to shift the breathing, change the brain state into the more open, expanded brain state, perception, and physiology. And then the third part is the conscious creation, which today we're going to focus on, am I open? Am I available for that? Am I available for guidance? I think this is a really big one for me, where I'll ask, right? Ask and it is given, but I'm asking or intending. And then am I actually available to receive the awareness, right? So that requires me to be present here now, not in the past, not in the future, not out in what other people think of me or in the mind of what I think I'm supposed to do. Am I actually here? And am I receptive? Am I open for guidance, for listening? And for me, it's taken the willingness to slow down so that I can perceive at that more subtle dimension where guidance comes from. And the second piece in our conscious choice today will be, will I choose my choice? And what I mean by that, hang on a second. So often, especially when we're consciously manifesting, we're intending, we're actually rejecting our choice. We're rejecting where we are, as we are, how we are now. I want the other thing over there. I don't want this thing. How do I get there? But I'm actually in rejection of what's here. And if I've consciously created my life, then it's like on some level, consciously or unconsciously, I chose this. I chose that I'm in this space of, why is this happening to me? I'm feeling like a victim. I chose, consciously or unconsciously, that there's lack showing up. I chose, maybe my body got sick, but it was actually to invite me to slow down and shift gears. So I could choose it differently, but I can't do that when I'm in rejection of what is. Hello. So let's begin. We're doing this every day. If you're new, joining from 9 a.m. Mountain Time until 9:15 to do the exercise. And then I will stay for questions and comments to connect a little bit beyond that. So let's drop in. So take a few deep breaths. Yes, also a very big one for me. I was actually scared. I couldn't. Am I open? Okay, so first thing is to drop into the body. So bring your shoulders up. Inhale. You can tighten your face, tighten your fists. Inhale all the way. And then exhale, release everything. This allows the body to soften. It allows the body to open. And importantly, it brings sensation, presence, awareness into the here and now. The body can only live in the now. It is your portal to your power point, your point of power. Here I am. So drop in, hi body. Here we are. Bring your awareness to your body. You can put your hand on your chest, breathe in and out, feel the breath, sense the breath. And you could check in. How are we doing today, body? Where are we resonating? Maybe you do it on a scale of 1 to 10. Maybe you are having some emotional awareness. Oh, there's sadness. Okay. Thank you for showing me that. Thank you for letting me see that. Welcome what you sense. So this is the first of the 3 steps. ABC. A is awareness. Become aware in the body. Sensing and feeling what's here. Feel your bum on the seat. You can move around a little to get a little bit more sensation. And today, let's just ask, how fully am I breathing into my body now? So just an awareness practice, 1 to 10. 10 is, I am breathing so fully in and through every cell, full aliveness. 1 is like, oh my gosh, I'm hardly breathing at all, right? And maybe somewhere in the middle, like, okay, there's some breathing, but it's in the upper chest. I'm using the shoulders. I'm like, wow, the breath is not coming full. Okay, somewhere in the middle, just awareness. Good, Diane, awareness of feeling irritated. Good, can you welcome that? So you just welcome, thank you, body, for showing me this. So we'll ask, how fully, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the fullest, how fully am I breathing in my body right now? No wrong answer. Okay, 8. Do I need to label what I'm feeling or just feel into it? Just feel into it. Keep it super easy, super smooth. How fully am I breathing into my body right now? If you give your awareness system specific, a gauge, it's like, oh, I'll tell you that. It's whatever questions you ask, your system will answer. And so what are the questions you're asking? Are you asking, what's wrong with me? Why can't I do anything right? That is not the kind of answer that is going to be helpful. But something like, oh, what will bring more peace now? So let's just practice awareness. 8, 7, 4. Beautiful. Thank you, guys. 7, 5. Pain in stomach. So much. Good. Thank you, body, for this awareness. Yes, show me. Right? Because even though when we become aware, things do intensify. And sometimes we don't like that. Whoa, this is more uncomfortable. I must be doing it wrong. No. Better out than in. Okay, because these are things we've been suppressing. A lot of energy goes into suppressing sensation, suppressing awareness. And when we do this, it directly creates inflammation and it turns on the genes for diseases. It turns off the genes for healing. So wait a minute. Okay, let me just stop suppressing, right? All that energy that's going into suppressing sensation could be going into creating and manifesting my awesome life. Yeah, let's put it over there instead. Okay, so awareness, just practicing. And now you're going to breathe, second stage. So let the shoulders relax a little bit. That will let the breath come more fully into the body. Relax your neck. You can move it around. Right, a little bit of shake. That's always really helpful. I'm going to actually put that in the Instant Elevation program. A little shakedown. There's lots of tools you can do to open the body. So right now, we'll just let the breath come deeper into the belly. So relaxing the shoulders immediately does that. And then I'm noticing there's a little bit of tension around like the lower rib cage. And so my breath's coming a little into the belly, but not so expansively. So I'd give myself like a 7. And already just noticing it opened right up. So all you're doing is noticing, oh, hi, body. How are we doing? Point of awareness. How fully am I breathing in my body right now? And now shift the breath. Choose to let the chest relax. And if that's not available, just imagine it. Your nervous system and brain communicate through imagery. So just see a big red balloon expanding around your belly and pelvis. Inhaling, it's expanding as you inhale. Just see it in your mind's eye, and then it's compressing back in as you exhale. Good, now I'm like an 8. I'm breathing more fully already. Just awareness. We are not fixing anything. Noticing, noticing, noticing. Awareness is the medicine. Good, so let the breath come in. So maybe 10 slow breaths. Good, and Ingrid is noticing I'm breathing to my body, but my back hurts. I can only accept it a little bit. Yes, so accept that you can't accept it. I welcome the resistance to what I'm noticing and feeling. I'm noticing this. Yes, I love you. Thank you. Breathing, letting the balloon expand out with the inhale. Seeing it in your mind's eye, even if your body's not quite there yet, listening, right? The body needs to have a little bit of time to respond, releasing the tensions that have been held and recalibrating to what you're asking it to do. Oh, we're going to open now. Okay, you've been asking me to close all this time. Okay, give me a minute. Let me work my way into that. The body will listen. It already knows how. You do not need to worry about how. See it, intend it. Good. Let the breath come all the way into the belly and the pelvis. Feel and sense what's happening in your pelvis as you breathe. And the mind may say, nothing's happening. I don't feel anything. Yeah, or half so. Why is my anxiety creating stomach pain? Right? So yes, thank you. Just thoughts. Right? Let that all move out as you breathe. So the questions are there. The thoughts are there. Oh no. I breathe in. I breathe out. And one thing I do with this is I breathe beyond the energy. I breathe beyond my body. I breathe beyond the sensation. And if I'm noticing tension in my body or fear or worry about something that's happening, I breathe beyond the space of all of that. Yes to this. Good. Another couple deep breaths. It's okay to feel what I feel. And yawning is really good. That's just a sign that the body is opening. Good. Yawning started as soon as I breathed deeper. Yes, during the day, I'm feeling a 10, and out of nowhere, I unconsciously drop to a 5. What is the best way to stay in that awareness? Say, yes, thank you for showing me the 5. Thank you for showing me what's here. I love you. I love you. I love you. And then breathing as we're doing, and then seeing in your mind's eye, the breath come way out beyond all of those sensations. So I actually see it going way, way out beyond me, and then expanding and releasing through all of that. Yes, gold like honey. I want to avoid my symptoms because they scare me. Yes, so welcome the mind's thoughts about the sensations. And then breathe. Let the breath and the awareness of the breath be even bigger, right? So yes, I'm aware of there's fear. I'm aware of what I'm thinking. I'm aware of the sensations. And I let the breath be bigger. So I focus more on the breath. I tune more into the sensation or the sound of the breath. I put some of my awareness on seeing the breath expand way out beyond all of this. And then exhaling, emptying everything I think, everything I believe, everything I have bought into, everything I think is me. Exhaling that. Lots of tears. Good. Beautiful. That's energy moving. I'm afraid putting my attention on it will create more of it. What we put our attention on grows. Yes, so it's when I'm resisting it, what I resist persists. If my attention is, I love you, I'm willing to sense this. I'm no longer in resistance to it, and it will dissolve. Everything that is not true will resolve. Everything that is true will be strengthened when I bring my welcoming, inviting presence. Yes, I'm willing to feel this is a point of ease. It's a point of acceptance. That's a higher frequency than the resistance and the fear. So the acceptance will let the manifestation happen. So now the last piece is, what if I choose to love what I see, feel, and experience, right? So now we're in C, A, B, C, awareness, breathe, choose. What if I choose love instead of resistance? I welcome what I feel now. I choose to open to this experience. Let everything go with the breath. So many of our experiences are just opening us to be willing to drop in more. And conscious manifestation happens. Our highest will automatically manifest for us when we accept what is here, because then we bring more power here, we bring more amplification here, we bring more activation here, and our system is already a manifesting machine. So on this C today, I choose my choice fully. I love myself fully. I choose to be where I am, as I am, how I am now. That's the only way we can more fully empower the now. You can't create and manifest anything from a point of disconnection. And your only point of connection is the now. Yes, even if it's like, but it's so uncomfortable, what's here now? But there's so much pain now. Let me just escape it, right? Nope. The only way I can create a pain-free body is to enter the body I'm in now, because the medicine is my presence. So take a last few deep breaths. I choose to be with what is here in me now. I choose to accept and be at ease and be welcoming of what's here now. That's a non-resistant state. And in a state of non-resistance, we are already in a higher frequency. That is what ignites manifestation. A flood of tears when I just allow it to be. Thank you, Kim. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. Thanks. That makes it much clearer. Okay, great, Ingrid. Whatever is coming up. So this is practice for today. I choose what I'm choosing. I choose where I am, how I am now. Bold, courageous choice, but the one that brings us the greatest power. And when we empower the now, we activate the now, we allow the manifestation of something higher. Not believing what I'm telling my body. Noreen. Okay, so all you're going to do is just soften where there's hardness. You don't need to believe it. Find compassion for the one who can't believe it. Right? She's been hurt. She's been traumatized. And so she's like, no, I'm not letting anything new in. That's okay. I welcome the one who can't believe it. I welcome the one who refuses to let something new in. There's space here for that one too. There's space here for that one to be breathed. There is space here for that one to be loved and welcomed. Take a last deep breath. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And lastly, thank your body. Thank yourself for showing up here. And I always love to use thank you as a way to allow higher manifestation by thank you that all of this is taken care of for me. Thank you. There is a part of me that already knows what's needed, how to let it resolve, how to create something higher. Thank you. Because that is a surrender to that higher part. There's massive intelligence in your system. And will you surrender to it so it can do its thing? Or you keep holding the reins? No, I got this one, thanks anyway. And holding the tension that keeps the unwanted things in place. Okay. So thank you for joining me today. I will be here for our last day tomorrow on day 5 at 9 a.m. Mountain. We do welcome whoever would like to go further along the conscious manifestation journey. I've created the MindBody Awakening event. It will take place in January. You can be with me live in Dallas. We will have a live stream option for this up soon at drkimd.com/Dallas. So check that out if something resonated in you and if you're ready to consciously create your life in every moment, in every breath, and to begin living a life as an individual and in a world that is the truth, right? My truth by nature. I'm designed to be in expansion. I'm designed to live in abundance, to revel in the amazing beauty and plenitude that is here for me. Do I let that happen? Or am I too busy? Nope, I'll let someone else handle that. I'm too busy trying to survive. Wait, what if I actually pause and integrate something new? What might happen then? Oh, Jai Leach, thank you. I'm excited for Dallas. I'm excited to see you guys there. So that will really be a much deeper experience of what we have been touching on here. There are many people who are ready to be way more consciously creating your life. You already have the ability. The power is in your system. Universal. Everyone has that access. Do you choose it? Do you take it? Do you consciously choose to step into being a fully awakened being, or even just a little bit more fully awakened being, right? Because even just 2% more will shift your entire reality. I'm so, so grateful for you being here. The link is at drkimd.com/Dallas. If you would like to check out what we're doing for that event, be a part of that, attend live, possibly come for the live stream. Where do we find the replays? So if you go to my YouTube channel, they're all also in the MindBody community in Facebook. If you go to the guides, I think it is where they have the videos, or under the videos tab. But in my YouTube, Dr. Kim Duramo, there's a playlist, the 5-day Instant Elevation Manifestation Challenge. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you. Despite the tension and pain and resistance in my body, it feels so good to presence myself within and just be with all of it. Yes, because welcoming what's there is a much higher frequency state than resisting what's there or suppressing what's there, or like, no, I'm perfectly happy, everything's fine, and not even noticing what's there. It's still manifesting your life. It is having an impact. Everything is energy, and it's our energy that sends out that transmission, the vibrational transmission from our body. We can actually detect this 8 to 10 feet away from the physical body and detect the quality of it, the frequency of it. But you can be that detector. You can just look around in your life like, what's showing up in my life? Is there abundance showing up? Is there lack showing up? Is there chaos showing up? Is there not enough time, not enough energy? What's showing up in my life? What would I like to show up in my life? And you have to start here, not at the head. Let me think about what I want. Okay, I want this to show up. No, you have to put the light in the lighthouse. You have to activate the now. You have to activate the power. I am here now in my presence. That's what changes your entire reality, changes the transmission. It also changes the receptivity. Oh, I got this amazing idea. Yeah. And I have the energy to act on it. Yeah. Right? We have to be receptive. Choose to be open to guidance. I choose to drop in. I choose to allow it to be created for me. You didn't create your liver. You didn't create your kidneys. You're not creating new skin cells and blood cells right now on your own accord. You're allowing it to be created. And the more ease you choose, the more robust those kidney and liver and skin cells are going to be 100% of the time. So I can't like consciously create healthy liver cells like that. I can only be more fully in presence of ease that allows those to be created for me. Same with your job, same with your money, same with your relationship. So anything you can imagine under the realm of manifestation falls under this jurisdiction. Your higher self is already in charge. Let your system take care of you. All right, I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Do I do private sessions? I do some private sessions. It's limited, but the link is at drkimd.com/private. And there is still a couple spots available for that. Most of what I do is either in the Be the Medicine practitioner group, which we've just started, and it's absolutely amazing. The Embracing Health group, which is our year-long program that begins in June. And then there's home study programs. I have one called the Instant Elevation, which is using this tool in a much deeper, more profound way to activate self-healing, to activate manifestation. That one is at drkimd.com/IEP. That is the home study version of this work. So there's lots of different ways you can participate in this. There will be some people who are ready and want to work with me privately to go into something much deeper. That's at drkimd.com/private. If you have questions, certainly reach out to our team at support@drkimd.com. I did put out yesterday, I think it's up on the YouTube right now, a private session I did yesterday with a really amazing, empathic, powerful woman who was really struggling, developing MS symptoms, all kinds of illness, struggling in her relationship with her kids because there was so much drama and so much she's always needing to handle and just really overwhelmed. But she was living life from this vantage point of powerlessness. And after a couple of sessions we did, her energy was completely different. Her body started healing. She had more energy. The MS symptoms started going away. All this drama with the kids was resolving. So she was in a very different relationship with them. But what we did in this session was like complete the last remnants of powerlessness. So if you feel like, why is this happening to me? And not understanding, oh, life is happening for me. And you want to move into that higher dimension of receiving your life and allowing healing and abundance. That is on my YouTube channel. You can view listen to the audio, but it's on the video version. You can go through that whole private session. She was absolutely amazing and allowed us to put that up. So that is available. And that is a good example of what happens in the private sessions. It is easily a equivalent for decades and decades and decades of personal therapy, if you want to call it that, but really beyond what most people could ever do in decades of work. We're transmuting these energies in your system at the deepest level. So I'm so grateful to be doing this work. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Yeah, the link for the Instant Elevation is at drkimd.com/IEP. That is the Instant Elevation program. That's the online DIY home study program. And you can just be subscribed at drkimd.com for information on more offerings that we have. All right. Love you guys. Bye.